That's correct, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
Now, I know this is very confusing and difficult to remember everything, but you have given me the indication that you remember a lot of detail very well.
Ek weet dit is moeilik om goed te onthou, maar u het gesê u onthou goed baie goed.
On that Sunday afternoon, you were there, you heard all discussions, you saw Kelly and they went to the polo. Did you go back, it was Sondagmiddag, did you go back, sorry, Sunday afternoon, did you go back to your house, to your children? Where were your children?
U het gehoor, u het gesê, dit was 'n Sondagmiddag geweest, u het vir Kelly gesien iets kry en teruggekom en gehoor hulle praat. U sê dit was 'n Sondagmiddag geweest. Waar was u kinders? Het u na u huis toe gegaan of waar was u kinders geweest?
Boeta's lawyer said, I am going to poke the bear one more time, okay? Because I know you showed me your weakness and I'm going to constantly badger you with your weakness. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mzansi Unfiltered. Please go ahead and hit that like button because, hello, we are back with another installment for you to watch on what went down in court on Thursday before they adjourned for the long weekend. Excuse me as I clear my throat. But I just wanted to say, please go ahead, hit that like button. Listen, Mr. Lawyer Man, okay? No. Yep. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. You're playing on her weaknesses because the last time you spoke about her children, and this woman, Laurentia Lombaard, is afraid her children will be taken away from her. So she runs away from the topic of the children because clearly there was some neglect there. It is so clear because she even says there was no food in the house, but I woke up and cooked for Ayanda, and then I took the food to Ayanda, and then I came back and I went with my 2 children to Kelly's house to ask for food to feed my children. Now, why ain't Ayanda a grown man feeding himself over there at the car wash? Should that not have been a motivation for him as a man, the head of this household, to work harder, to provide for his family? I mean, after all, he did have multiple streams of income. Let's count those streams of income: the car wash, the substance selling, and then the metal scrapyard, okay? Yeah, 3 sources of income, but he takes that money and blows it on alcohol according to Rand's account of the lifestyle that they lived. But let's go ahead and hear how she handles this, because anything with the children, Renz is struggling right now. She is struggling, drowning, and yeah, she has immunity for the charges that Kelly, Boeta, and Stefanos have. She does not have immunity for anything to do with the kids, okay? Let's go ahead and listen to this.
I left my kids at home.
Was there somebody with him?
Was daar iemand anders met die kinders?
Hij was een vrouw mee dat bij kinderen gekeken.
There was a lady that was looking after the children.
What is her name?
Wat is die persoon se naam?
Ik kan je naam onthouden niet, meneer.
I can't remember her name, sir.
Where do you know her from? Where did you know her from?
Hoe het u die vrou geken of hoe ken u die vrou?
Die vrouw bly in een area.
We live in the same area.
Did you have to pay her to look after your children?
Moes u vir haar betaal het om na die kinders te kyk?
Nee, my lord.
No, my lord.
So why would she do it for free?
Dan hoekom sy sal dit verniet doen?
Want die kinders is gewoon bij haar. Die kinders is gewoon die kinders ook bij haar.
It's because the children are used of being with her or being with her.
Okay. So what I want to put to you is that I put to you that this event that you witnessed, that you say you can't give it time, the discussion between Kelly and Boeta about the money, that Sangoma, the so-called Sangoma, and I want to come back to the Sangoma, gave her, was well after 12, maybe 1, maybe 2 o'clock.
Ek wil dat in u stel die ding van die Sangoma wat Kelly of iets gekry van die Sangoma, dit was lankal of na 1 uur of 12 uur.
Would you agree with that?
Kan u saam met my stem oor dit?
Dat was 12 uur, 1 o'clock se kant geweest, my lord.
It was around about 12, 1 o'clock, my lord.
Now what I put to you is that accused 1, Mr. Apollos.
Wat ek wil aan u stel is dat beskuldige nommer 1, meneer Apollos.
I have put this to you before, and I'm doing it for the sake of completeness.
Ek het dit voor aan u gesê, maar ek gaan dit net weer herhaal.
This evidence of yours about this discussion or conversation with Kelly.
En hy sê dat u hierdie ding van hom van sy met Kelly gepraat het.
He knows nothing about that. He wasn't even there at that time because he had gone to his mother's Sunday afternoon.
Hy weet niks van dit nie. Hy was nie eers daar nie. Hy is na sy moeder gewees na die Sondagmiddag.
Around about 1 o'clock or in the vicinity of 1 o'clock.
Dit was rondom 1 uur se kant of so.
You have any comment about that?
Het u enige kommentaar oor dit?
Die tyd dat ek omgegaan na Kelly se huis toe, het ek Boeta in Kelly se stem gehoor in die huis in.
The time that I went around to Boeta and Kelly, I heard Boeta's voice and Kelly's voice.
Is this now hearing their voice discussing the money issue?
As dit die tyd wat hulle stem gehoor het praat oor die geldstorie.
Dis korrek, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
But I'm just putting it to you that Boeta, and I can add some more. My instructions are further that on Sunday morning, or Sunday,
Ek stel dit net aan u dat wat my instruksies is dat daardie Sondagmiddag of die Sondagoggend,
Dit was 'n Sondagmiddag geweest.
it was a Sunday afternoon.
yes, so what do you see Sunday afternoon to me? Is that after 1?
As u sê dit was 'n middag geweest, was dit na 1 uur,
Na 12,
after 12,
After 12.
na 12.
Now, what I was trying to put to you is that my instruction from Boeta is that he had slept until 12 o'clock on Sunday.
My instruksies is dat van Boeta uit geslaap tot 12 uur toe, die middag, die Sondag.
ek weet nie daarvan nie.
I bear no knowledge of that.
But you can't say he didn't sleep to 12 o'clock. You just no, you didn't see him sleeping. You were there. Sorry, that's one question. You just didn't see him sleeping.
En u kan nie sê want u het nie vir hom gesien slaap nie.
Dis korrek.
That's correct.
But you also didn't see him walking around before 12 o'clock, did you?
Maar u het ook nie vir hom gesien rondloop voor 12 uur, is dit korrek so?
Dis korrek.
That's correct.
So, to conclude that part, my client says he had no discussion with Kelly. Kelly didn't have a discussion with him about the sale of Jocelyn and any amount of money or any discussion about money.
My cliënt sê dat daar was geen gesprek gewees tussen hy en Kelly oor die verkoopbreuk van Jocelyn. Daar was niks gesprek van dit oor geld nie.
Your reply or your reaction?
Is daar enige antwoord of reaksie, mevrou?
Ek het gehoor Kelly en Boeta praat oor die geld dat hulle gaan verdeel en vir hulle Jocelyn gaan verkoop.
I heard the conversation or what they talk about between Kelly and Boeta about the money that they're going to be sharing of the selling of Jocelyn.
And according to your evidence that you heard, when you were standing where? Outside the house?
En u sê dat u dit gehoor het wat u buite huis gestaan het.
Dis korrek.
That's correct.
Was that when you were standing at the broken window?
Is dit die tyd wat u by die stukkende venster gestaan het?
Dis korrek.
That's correct.
Now, on that aspect Mr. Pollard's instructions is also.
Op daardie punt meneer Apollo se instruksies sê dit.
I've put it to you before, I'm going to do it again. He didn't see, was not aware, didn't see any glass. There was no broken window that Kelly broke.
En hy het nie gesien of het hy geweet nie of glasie gesien van 'n venster wat Kelly gebreek het.
Your reaction?
Enige antwoord of reaksie?
Soos ek vroeër gesê het ek gehoor Kelly slaat die venster uit.
As I said before, I heard Kelly breaking the window.
Now, in your 204 statement, from paragraph 29 onwards, right through, that's on page 8, right through page 9, from paragraph, what did I say, 29, to paragraph 50. Your statement deals with the discussion.
The 50.
50, yes, my lord. I'm
As
not going
u
to go.
kyk na u se 204 verklaring van bladsy 8, paragraaf 30, nee, na paragraaf 50 toe.
29.
29. Ja, jammer om eerlik. Van paragraaf 29 na paragraaf 50 op bladsy 10.
It all deals mainly with you listening and hearing a conversation between Kelly and Boeta and who else you also indicated might have been there. And my client says he wasn't there.
En van paragraaf 29 af, nee, dit praat oor wat u gehoor het, wie was daar en oor die geld en wie was daar gewees, maar my cliënt sê dat hy weet niks van dit of hy was nie daar nie.
Hy was daar gewees.
He was there.
Mr. Pullis also will say
Meneer Apollos sal ook sal kom sê
that he didn't see any time between after he woke up and until he left around about 1 o'clock. He didn't see that Kelly had hurt herself.
en meneer Apollos sal ook kom sê dat die tyd wat hy opgestaan is voor 1 uur se kant, hy het nie gesien nie dat Kelly op homself seer gemaak. Kelly het van self seer gemaak nie.
Your reaction?
Hier is die antwoord.
Sy het dit gedoen.
Yes, she did.
So, are you saying Mr. Pullis is lying?
Wil u sê meneer Apollos is praat leens?
Dis korrek, my lord.
That's correct, my lord.
Before that time on Sunday, had you been smoking mandrake, stick or anything?
Voor daai middag het u Mandrix of tik of enige dwelms gerook, mevrou?
Nee, my lord.
No, my lord.
Did you smoke it all on Sunday?
Het u gerook die Sondag?
Ek het gerook die Sondag, my lord.
Yes, I smoked the Sunday.
When was that?
Wanneer was dit?
Die aand.
The evening.
What time was that?
Hoe laat was dit?
Ek kan nie tyd onthou nie.
I can't remember the time.
Why do you say it's evening? What makes you say that it was evening?
Hoekom sê u dat was die aand gewees?
Want dit Ayanda het my die geld gegee die aand.
It's because Ayanda gave me money the evening.
What time did Ayanda come back from work?
Hoe laat het Ayanda teruggekeer van werk af?
8 uur is Ayanda al reeds by die huis.
8 o'clock Ayanda was already at home.
Sunday evening, the 18th at 8 o'clock.
Die Sondag aan die 18de
Dis korrek, my lord.
van Februarie. Yes.
And you can't tell this court what time you got to your house.
En u kan nie die hof vertel hoe laat het u by u huis gekom nie.
Van Kelly se huis nou af.
From Kelly's house now.
Yes, from Telisa, sorry.
Ja, van Kelly's huis af.
Ek weet nie hoe laat was dit gewees nie.
I don't know what time it was.
But on previous occasions, you've estimated 15 minutes. You estimate time. Can you estimate again?
U het gesê, die vorige keer u het gerein gesê so 15 minute.
Dis korrek.
Yes, that's correct.
No, I'm not asking you to say if it was 15 minutes. I'm asking you to estimate because you've done it before.
Ek sê nou nie u moet sê dis 15 minute want dit u voorin geraai, so ek vra net u kan weer raai.
Ek weet hoe laat was dit gewees nie.
I don't know what time it was.
And you can't estimate.
En u kan ook nie raai nie. Raai, om te raai.
Nee, my lord.
No.
Okay. I want to move on to Monday. Monday the 19th of February 2024.
Ek wil dan nou aanbeweeg na die 19de van Februarie maand die jaar 2024. Dit was 'n maandag gewees.
Before you go there,
Thank you, Madam.
I just want to go back to something that we dealt with earlier, still about the 18th. So, how many times are you saying Kelly went to the polo on that Sunday?
Hoeveel keer het Kelly gegaan na die polo daai Sondag?
Dit was net een keer gewees, meneer.
It was just once, sir.
And you sure about that?
En u is seker daarvan?
Dis korrek, my lord.
Yes, that's correct, my lord.
So, what is your rating of how Laurentia Lombaard answered the question, which was, where were your kids? And she answered back, I left them at home. Who did you leave them with? There was a lady. Okay, there was somebody looking after them. What is the name of the lady? Ren says, I don't remember. And then the lawyer asks, so why would the lady, did you pay this lady? Did you pay this lady? And she says, no. And then he says, so why would she do it for free? And her answer was, the children are used to being with her. Wait a minute. Who did you leave your children with? A lady. What's her name? I don't know her name. But the children are used to being with her. And, I need my substance addiction satisfied. So I just leave the kids with this woman that I don't know her name. And if she disappears with the children, Oh well. What am I going to tell the police? I don't know her name. I don't even pay. It's giving cover up, and sadly it's giving the children were left alone. Or in her defense, there is an actual lady. She just doesn't want to drag her into the story. Maybe the lady is Ayanda's sister. Maybe Ayanda said, don't you dare name the lady, okay? Don't ever talk about her. So I want to hear from you. Let me know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did Rands do covering up the who were the kids with at home story or response? What do you think? Do you believe her? If you do believe her, type a 10, and if you don't believe her, type a 2. Okay, type a 2. Personally, I feel that because she's not being forthcoming with the details of this lady, it's very sketchy, it's very vague, it's giving made up. That part of the story, of her story, for me, she sold herself out there. At the same time, I see her motive. I see her motive of why she doesn't want anything to do with the kids. She's now being very skatey, very vague, very let's move on with this. But again, Mr. Lawyer, he knows her weakness now. They're going to constantly ask her about the children. And that is the holes that they're going to poke. We all know. Now, if Judge Nathan Erasmus goes ahead and asks her those very same questions, she's just going to break down and cry. And again, it's got to do with the authority, and this is the man I have to impress for my discharge with honor. It's a tough place she's in. It's a very, very tough place she's in, but she's not the only one here fighting for her freedom, because we heard Boeta saying, I don't know anything about a broken window. I never saw Kelly hurt, and I was sleeping anyway. And you know what? I don't know what she's talking about. Everybody here is on deny assignment. This is a tough one, and these are all substance users, right? What are their motives? One man for himself? Everybody's just trying to get out. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This is an interesting segment. This is an interesting one. Yep, I definitely want to hear back from you. Remember to type Bring Back Jocelyn in the comment section down below. What that does is it builds up the comments in the comment section, and then it also helps to share Jocelyn's story worldwide, because she's out there. Somebody has to have seen her, or somebody has to know what went down with Jocelyn, other than the 4 accused in the said courtroom. I'm going to end my feedback here. Thanks so much for watching. You already know the house rules. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching all the ads. Thanks as well to our new members. I see you. Thank you so much for financially supporting the channel. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.